Hey guys, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Hey guys, we're going to do this real quick, less than 5 minutes. Here we go. Our topic for today is selling, how to retain customers with yearly payments. That's a really good question. Let me tell you something. If you can get a payment, just a one-time payment for a customer, and they don't have to worry about making a payment for a whole year, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for the company because it's a good way to retain the customer for a longer period of time. It also gives you on file the credit card and the information that when you have to go back and reapply for the customer to get your product, you've already got the information because they've already prepaid for the year. It's really cool. Our topic for today is selling, how to retain customers with a yearly payment. You give them what they call sometimes a little bit of discounted price. So if you go ahead and pay for the full year, we'll go ahead and take 10% off. 10% is better than zero. A lot of times also you get the capabilities to make sure that you give them value. Talk about, you're going to go ahead and get this service instead of having to pay on a monthly basis, where it can be kind of a little easier sometimes, but can also be a pain. If you go ahead and prepay for this in advance for a whole year, you don't have to worry about any additional payments. You won't have to worry about money coming out of your checking account. It will have already been done. You're creating a value. The key to success when you're selling credit is to make it simple for the customers. They can perceive value when you can say, well, it's $300, but if you go ahead and get it now, it'll cost you $265. Now, they may not say that's a big deal, but for about a little bit of money is better than no money savings. And selling credit is very important. Giving people the capability to prepay for a year or two is a big deal, guys, because like I said, it keeps them on the hook with your service for a longer period of time. They're more inclined not to cancel your service or cancel the service, or if you have something of a significant amount of money that's already been paid. Now, you will have some people who have to pay it by a month, and you do have some people who have to do it on a quarterly basis, but give the customer the option. If you go ahead and pay for it today, Mr. and Mrs., you won't have to worry about this for a whole entire year, but it's the way you sell it. You got to be able to create a value. You got to make the customer see the big benefit that, hey, listen, we're going to save you money now, but the key to success is it's going to save you money for a long time. And if we go ahead and put your credit card on file, we'll go ahead and give you a discount today. Now, people love that word, discount. Save me some money, honey. So if you're looking to help your customers, the key to success is to ask for it. A lot of times people don't ask for it when they're out in the field. Did you want to go ahead and prepay for this service for the year? And shut up. Leave it in their ballpark. Give them three choices. Well, if we did it on a monthly basis, this is how much it would be. This is how much it would be on a quarterly basis. But most of my customers, they go ahead and they pay for it and prepay for it in advance for a full year. That way you can put it on your credit card, and you can monitor your credit, and you can pay it off in a timely manner. Plus, you're going to save money. Doesn't that make sense? And you got to sell it like that, guys. Our topic for today is selling, how to retain customers with your yearly payments. It makes sense. If you give them an option to be able to prepay for it for a full year, they don't have to worry about it. I'm telling you, that's a big deal because people, they got so much going on, and having to have money come out of their bank account or even having to go and pay a bill, it's a pain in the butt. I mean, I got some basic stuff you got to pay every month, your telephone, your basic stuff like your insurance. It's nice to have what they call a revolving account where the money could come directly out of your account. But sometimes customers don't like that. They would prefer to just get it out of the way and not having to worry about having to pay down the road. And if they got to keep paying and paying and paying, they get frustrated because, see, what they'll do is after 3, 4, 5 months, the percentage of people cancel their services, okay? But if you've paid for it for a whole year, it's done, baby. You got it knocked out of the way, and they get to use your benefits of your customer service, and also they get to own what you have to offer, and it saves them time and money. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. We just talked about my favorite subject today is selling, how to retain customers with a yearly payment. Now so go out there and say, hey, did you want to go ahead and prepay for that for the year? And listen, and you go out there and sell something. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. We just had a great question answered. How do you sell credit for a year or your product for a full year? You get the money up front. All right.